Remember walking into a corner store in the 70s, 80s, or 90s and seeing shelves packed with colorful soda bottles you'll never find today? These weren't just drinks, they were memories in a bottle. Today, we're cracking open 24 iconic American soda brands from the 1960s onward that vanished from our lives, but never from our hearts. Before we dive in, subscribe to Pure Nostalgia and hit that notification bell to join us on every trip down memory lane. And drop a comment right now. Which of these sodas do you miss the most? And which one would you bring back if you could?
Tab Cola, for beautiful people. Tab Cola, you're beautiful to me. Great taste, 1 calorie.
Tab launched in 1963 as Coca-Cola's first sugar-free soda. That iconic hot pink can with white text became instantly recognizable. Tab dominated the diet soda market throughout the 60s and 70s, beloved by weight-conscious consumers everywhere. It remained popular even after Diet Coke's 1982 launch, developing a cult following that lasted for decades before Coca-Cola finally discontinued it in 2020. Patio Diet Cola arrived in 1963 as Pepsi's first attempt at a diet soda. While it never achieved the fame of later diet drinks, Patio paved the way for the diet soda revolution. It offered calorie-conscious consumers a cola alternative years before Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke dominated the market. Patio quietly disappeared as newer, more aggressively marketed diet sodas took over.
Come on in, where it's freezing. Come on in with Fresca. Freezing Fresca.
Unlike most sodas on this list, Fresca evolved over the decades, transitioning to sparkling water while keeping its grapefruit identity. This flexibility helped it survive when others couldn't. BlāK was Coca-Cola's answer to 7-Up and Sprite in 1969. This lemon-lime soda never gained the same traction as its competitors, despite aggressive marketing campaigns. The brand struggled to differentiate itself in an already crowded citrus soda market. After years of disappointing sales, BlāK quietly faded away, unable to compete with the established giants. Mr. Pibb hit shelves in 1972 as Coca-Cola's response to Dr. Pepper's success. Originally called Peppo, it was renamed after trademark disputes. This spicy, cherry-flavored soda developed a loyal following, especially in areas where Dr. Pepper wasn't widely available. While it still exists today as Pibb Extra, the original Mr. Pibb formula and branding vanished in 2001. Worms was launched in 1974 by 2 Pepsi employees who formed LADCO, Larry and Duane Company. This cherry-flavored soda became an immediate regional hit, mostly due to its shocking name and novelty factor. Kids loved the bizarre branding and the sweet taste. Unfortunately, Worms' success was short-lived. By the early 1980s, it had wriggled off shelves forever.
It's the freshest, most refreshing cola around.
It's the freshest tasting cola. New lemony fresh Pepsi Light.
Now with more lemony taste.
Pepsi Light hit shelves in 1975, not to be confused with Diet Pepsi. This unique formula had fewer calories, but wasn't entirely sugar-free. It represented Pepsi's experimental phase with diet formulations between regular and diet options. The brand struggled to define itself, confusing consumers who didn't understand the difference. Pepsi Light faded as the company focused on clearer product lines.
Rondo has a clean citrus taste that's never sticky. Rondo, the thirst crusher.
Rondo hit the market in the late 1970s as the Thirst Crusher. This heavily carbonated citrus drink was marketed to active, outdoorsy types who needed serious refreshment. With aggressive advertising campaigns featuring rugged men crushing their thirst, Rondo tried to carve out its own macho niche. Despite its memorable slogan and energetic branding, Rondo couldn't sustain its momentum into the 1980s.
It's a new lemonade drink that tastes just right. It's a quencher in a can.
Oh me, oh my, I feel like a Quirst.
How do you feel?
I feel like a Quirst.
Feel like the worst.
I feel like a Quirst.
Quirst Lemon Lime Soda was introduced in 1978 by the 7-Up Company. The name itself was distinctive, a play on quenching thirst. But in 1980, Squirt Co. sued 7-Up, claiming Quirst was too similar to their soft drink Squirt, constituting copyright infringement. This legal battle likely killed Quirst after just 2 years on the market, making it one of the shortest-lived sodas ever.
Discover Aspen, the new soft drink with just a snap of apple.
Aspen appeared in 1978 as PepsiCo's apple-flavored answer to the market's demand for variety beyond cola and citrus. Crisp and tangy, Aspen was sold nationwide with heavy marketing and bright packaging. Despite all the promotional push, Americans didn't fall in love with apple soda. After just 4 years, Pepsi pulled the plug in 1982. They tried again with Slice in 1984, which lasted 10 years before it too disappeared.
You make everything groovy. 7-Up Gold, Tu Lado Wild.
7-Up Gold launched in 1987 as 7-Up's attempt to compete with Coca-Cola's success in spiced sodas. This spiced ginger-flavored drink was radically different from 7-Up's classic lemon-lime formula, featuring a darker color and warmer taste. The bold gamble confused loyal 7-Up fans and failed to attract new ones. 7-Up Gold was discontinued within months, becoming one of the decade's most memorable soda failures. Hubba Bubba Soda arrived in 1987, bringing bubblegum flavor to carbonated beverages. Kids went crazy for it. Drinking your favorite gum was revolutionary. The bright pink color and sweet bubblegum taste made it a playground sensation. Despite its initial popularity with children, bubblegum soda couldn't sustain long-term success and vanished from shelves within a few years. Slice launched in 1984 as Pepsi's fruit-flavored line with real fruit juice, a novelty at the time. Orange, apple, grape, and other flavors promised 10% real juice, setting them apart from artificial competitors. Slice enjoyed solid success throughout the late 80s and early 90s. But by the mid-90s, new competitors and changing tastes led to declining sales, and Pepsi discontinued the brand. Crystal Pepsi, the clear cola, rode the clear trend of the early 90s with promises of purity and health. Launched in 1992 with massive marketing, it sparked Coca-Cola's response with Tab Clear. Initial interest was huge, but the novelty wore off quickly. The caffeine-free version disappeared by 1993, remaining an iconic experiment of the decade with its futuristic aesthetics that didn't last.
Or so they claimed when they were later discovered in Big Lou's Waikiki bar on Sunset Strip. Tab Clear. Suddenly, everything is clear. Try it.
Tab Clear was Coca-Cola's 1992 reply to Crystal Pepsi, keeping caffeine but betting on transparency as a category concept. Released as a kamikaze product designed to kill the clear cola trend entirely, it succeeded in that mission, perhaps too well. Both Tab Clear and Crystal Pepsi died by 1994, becoming a case study on how visual trends can't sustain products without long-term appeal.
We hope this demonstrates once and for all the straightforward nature of our beverage.
OK Soda launched in 1993 as Coca-Cola's bold attempt to win over Generation X with minimalist aesthetics, black and gray cans, and ironic slogans like, "Things are gonna be okay." Tested in markets like Seattle and Boston, the anti-brand approach featured alternative artwork and a cynical tone. It never took off and was officially discontinued in 1995 before a full national rollout. Today, it's a cult legend.
They should have gone.
Coulda.
Woulda.
Shoulda.
Yep.
Josta. Better do the good stuff now.
Josta blazed the energy drink trail in 1995, years before Red Bull and Monster dominated. PepsiCo's first energy drink featured guarana and came with an edgy Black Panther mascot and the slogan, "Better do the good stuff now." The bold red can promised energy for the extreme sports generation.
Better do the good stuff now.
Despite being innovative and developing passionate fans, Josta failed to expand beyond its niche following and was discontinued in 1999. Surge burst onto shelves in 1996 as Coca-Cola's answer to Mountain Dew. Based on a Norwegian drink called Urge, it targeted teenagers and extreme sports enthusiasts with its intense citrus flavor and high caffeine content. Bright green cans promised maximum energy and attitude. Despite a devoted fan base that still campaigns for its return decades later, Coca-Cola discontinued Surge in 2002.
Pepsi Blue, a new fusion of berry and cola. Pepsi Blue, it's the mix.
Pepsi Blue arrived in 2002 with an electric blue berry cola fusion targeting teenagers and the vibrant flavor hype of the early 2000s. The unusual color and sweet berry taste made it stand out on shelves. Sales tanked after the first year, and Pepsi discontinued the product in the US and Canada by 2004, despite limited survival in other markets. A brief comeback in 2021 proved nostalgia couldn't save it.
Remix the rules, remix the flavor. New tropical Sprite remix.
Sprite Remix appeared in 2003 with tropical flavors that instantly developed a rabid following among younger consumers. Coca-Cola expanded the line twice, adding berry clear and Aruba jam to the original tropical flavor. Fans loved these exotic twists on classic Sprite, and the brand showed real promise. But in 2005, Coca-Cola decided it wasn't performing well enough in America and killed the brand.
Check out this guy. Coming in heel side, 540. Very nice. Let's check that on the slow-mo. He's got great rotation, but it's a rear hand rainbow. I think that's a chihuahua, Tom. Ay, caramba, Jimbo. That's incredible. Vault, all the quench with an extra kick for those who get it done. And then some.
Vault launched in 2005 as Coca-Cola's hybrid soda, part energy drink, part citrus soda. With the slogan, "Drinks like a soda, kicks like an energy drink," Vault promised the best of both worlds. The bright packaging and aggressive marketing targeted young males seeking an alternative to traditional energy drinks. Despite initial success, Vault couldn't compete with Monster and Red Bull, disappearing by 2011.
Try new Pepsi Fire. Get it while it's hot.
Pepsi Fire debuted in 2017 as a limited edition cinnamon-flavored cola, capitalizing on the success of Fireball Whiskey's flavor profile. The spicy kick divided consumers. Some loved it, others hated it. Originally planned as a temporary offering, Pepsi Fire generated enough buzz that the company considered making it permanent. But sales didn't justify continuation, and it vanished after just a few months.
Indulge your senses with jazz. Zero-calorie colas and strawberries and cream and black cherry French vanilla.
Diet Pepsi Jazz arrived in 2006 with sophisticated flavors like black cherry French vanilla and strawberries and cream. Pepsi aimed this line at adults seeking refined diet soda options beyond standard cola. The Jazz branding and unusual flavor combinations were ahead of their time. Unfortunately, the concept was too niche, and American consumers weren't ready for gourmet diet sodas. Jazz disappeared by 2009.
Coca-Cola BlāK, enlighten your mind.
Coca-Cola BlāK launched in 2006 as a coffee-flavored cola aimed at sophisticated adult consumers. The unusual combination promised the refreshment of Coke with the boldness of coffee. Sold in sleek glass bottles at premium prices, BlāK represented Coca-Cola's attempt to enter the coffee-soda hybrid market. Despite international success, American consumers rejected it, and BlāK was discontinued in the US by 2008. If this trip back in time brought a smile to your face, don't forget to subscribe to Pure Nostalgia and turn on notifications to keep the journey going with us. And the conversation continues in the comments. Which of these sodas is your all-time favorite memory, and why?